Yeah! We just had a dance party. What did you do today?
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Okay, so the last video took a really long time to upload. I think my internet is having a lot of trouble right now because everybody's trying to work from home. So we're going to try to make this a little bit shorter if we can. Brevity is not my strong point, so we'll see, right, Frederick?
Yeah.
Okay, so Frederick, what are we doing today?
We're making a flip book!
Okay, cool. And what is a flip book?
I don't know!
Okay, a flip book is, well, you'll see, but basically we're going to make a cartoon. We're going to animate our own little thing.
Oh, that's exciting. I love cartoons.
I do too. Okay, so Frederick, I'm going to, oh, you know what? Let's go over what supplies we need. Do you want to help?
Yeah.
Okay, so Frederick, what do we need?
Okay, we need a ruler, a stapler, a marker of some kind, a pencil of some kind, a scissors, and some paper, and a flat surface. You probably have a table, but we're not using a table because we gotta teach you.
Okay, thank you, Frederick. And how is this paper divided up?
Evenly.
That's right. So I had an adult help me with the measurements for this paper so that each square, actually it's not a square, it's a rectangle. So each rectangle could be the exact same size. So that's very important. So if you have an adult there, they are going to use the ruler and they are going to measure for you or help you measure the exact height and width of your rectangles so that later we can cut them out and they will make a good size of book. And the pages need to be as even as possible, which means they need to be all the same size if possible. Ugh. If they're a little off, it's okay as long as that one edge that we're going to use to flip, you'll see later, as long as that's all straight and the same, then it should be fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Frederick, I'm going to let you go over there and make your flip book. And I am going to start on ours. Now, I also, if you can see, I put little numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way. Okay, and I did this for 24 squares, or rectangles, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep doing that. Okay, now this is really important too because you need to know the order that you do these in, okay? You'll know why in a minute. So what I am going to do is I'm going to keep it pretty simple. So I am going to animate a ball bouncing off of the ground, okay? And I'm going to try to do this in 24 rectangles, or what is referred to in animation as 24 frames. And 24 frames gives you 1 second of a cartoon. So when you watch cartoons, now you're going to be like, whoa. Because there were 24 pictures in each second of the cartoon. Okay, so we're going to make a ball, which means I'm going to have the ball. I think what I want the ball to do is come from up here, bounce down, and then back up. And then maybe I'll come back and have it bounce. I might have it bounce a few times. I'm going to see how much space I have to fill up. And maybe I'll make somebody catch it. I don't know yet. Okay? So first I'm going to start with the ball just a little bit off the page. So if you have a ball, but you can't see the whole ball, what do you see of that ball? You see half of it, right? So let's say this little wombat booty is a ball, and you can only see half of it because the rest of it is off the page. So you can only see a half circle, right? So we are going to draw a half circle off of the page and up, okay? And I am actually What you should do is first do it in pencil and then do it in ink, but I'm actually just going to go ahead and do it in ink. Okay, so that's the ball first starting to come from off the page. Okay, and then the next page is number 2. So that is going to have the ball. If the ball is going to the ground, and you know what? I'm actually going to draw a ground. I'm going to make it not so straight so that it looks like maybe it's the ground at a park or something like that. So it's like a little uneven. Okay, so I'm going to keep that ground about the same level, and I'll go ahead and do it for this one too. And since I have this ground, I'm going to just keep going and do it for all these pages so that there's a ground on all of these pages. And it's not exactly the same for the whole thing. And should it be? Maybe. But also, we're just having fun, right? So there's my ground. And then once I get to page 2, I'll draw it on page 2 as well. Okay? So there we go. There's my ground. Okay? Now this is very different than the line that we're going to use to cut. Okay, so this ball is going to come from off screen and it's going to bounce onto the ground. Okay? Which means the next place that it'll be is probably a little bit over here, right? So we're going to draw it. And there's probably more of the ball on the paper or the screen because it's coming into the shot, right? So then in the third one, it's going to be a little lower. See if you can. This one is a little higher than this one, so this one will be even lower, okay, because it's coming toward the ground. So we'll draw it over and lower. And then this fourth one is going to be really close to the ground. So we can look right here and see about where it would be, and we can draw it there. And now when a ball bounces, it kind of gets a little flat. So I am going to draw the ball a little bit flatter because it's bouncing. And then the ball is going to, because it came from here, where would it go? It would go there, right? So we would draw it about right here, on here. And then we'll keep going with it. So it'll probably go up here, right? And then we want to keep going. So it's going to probably, so it basically does the opposite, right? So we went in and now we're going to go back, kind of. So the next page will probably do another half, right? And then here, maybe we're going to have it so that the ball is just gone. All right. So now, what should we do now? Maybe someone enters to chase the ball. So we can just use stick figures here. And I am going to draw them coming in the frame just a little bit. Okay, and then they're going to walk. So they're going to have they're going to be a little bit forward from here. So they'll be over here a little bit, but maybe their leg is up or something. Or maybe they're just waving their arms or something. I don't know. Here, let's put the head here. And the arms maybe out. And maybe like that. So it looks like they're kind of starting to run. Okay. And then they're going to be a little further over and their legs and arms will be in a different position. So here we go. And now this leg has to be down. And the other leg is further down too. And maybe the arms are down as well. And then this one, he's going to be a little further over. And maybe he's running again, so his legs are out again. And maybe you know what? I'm going to have him coming to catch the ball like that, okay? So remember this position here. And now we are already on number 13. So 13 will be the next one. So we have to see this position. And maybe what's going to happen, I know what's going to happen. This person is going to stay in this position. Oh, you know what I didn't do? The ground. We have to make sure we have the ground so that it doesn't look like, wait a second, did the ground fall out?
Oh no, I hate it when the ground falls.
I know, Frederick, it's scary when the ground falls, huh? Wait, Frederick, does the ground fall?
Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like something that would be scary.
Yeah, that would be scary if the ground fell, huh? I guess an earthquake is kind of like the ground falling, but it's more like the ground is just shaking. Okay.
Yeah, those are scary.
Yeah, but they're usually fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna have it in about the same position. Maybe this leg is down, this leg is still crouched, and they're still trying to catch the ball, which is now coming. And I need to see the size of that ball. So that ball's pretty big. It's pretty big. Okay? And now we can put this down because we don't need it for reference right now. So now what's going to happen, we need that person to be in the same position. Still catching with their hands. And that ball is coming right for them. Now it's right here. And what happens when you get hit by a ball? If it hits you right in the face, what happens? You fall back, right? So now we got to make the ball is going to hit this person right in the face. Oh, man. I hope they're okay.
They'll be fine.
You think so?
Yeah, they'll be great.
Okay, so probably you go like this with your arms too, right? So we're going to go like this. And the ball is going to be kind of squished against this person's face. Like, okay? So now the person is going to have to react to that, which means they're going to be over a little bit, right? And maybe their legs are still on the ground right now, but their arms are probably flailing, and that ball has hit them. Oh, no! Okay, so now they're going to be further over, like that. And maybe now one of their legs is up and one is still on the ground. And man, those arms, oh no!
Oh man.
I know, it's terrible, huh? So maybe the ball is a little lower now because it's falling. It already hit them, it's probably falling out, right? And then our ball is about to hit the ground. So let's draw our ball hitting the ground. And notice it's a little squishy because that's what happens to a ball when it bounces on the ground. And then the person is kind of behind the ball, has fallen down.
Oh, that hurts, I bet.
Yeah, hopefully they're okay. We'll see. We'll see in these next few frames if they're okay. All right, so let's see. Where's this ball going? It's probably going back out this way, right? So we'll draw the ball up here. It's round again. The person is here. Still laying down. Maybe their arms are down too. Are they going to be okay? I think we should make it so that they're okay. All right. So let's have the ball coming back up. And maybe they pick their head up and start pushing themselves up.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's going to be a happy ending. All right, and then the ball needs to go all the way out of the frame, but first it needs to go part way out of the frame, right? And then this person is going to be up a little more.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know, right? So they're probably on their knees now. Oh, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, but I bet they're okay, though.
Yeah, they're fine. So now the ball is out of the picture, and the person can get all the way up. So they're about here, so they need to be in that same position since they're not walking anywhere, but they're going to be up a little bit. They're going to be standing up. And then, what should we have them do, Frederick?
I don't know, maybe just like shake it off or something, or walk away.
Yeah, maybe they could walk away. Or you know what? They could flail their arms. We're going to have them flail their arms.
What does that mean?
Well, to flail your arms is to be like, hey!
Oh, yeah, that works.
Yeah. So we'll do that. So the arms are down here. So we'll do them middle. And then they're going to be in that same position over here. And arms up. Okay? So we have drawn all of the pictures. And now what we need to do, and this is why you'll see it's important that we numbered all of these. So what we're going to do now, I have both of the papers. I have them stacked up with each other. And we are going to cut along this line very carefully. And then we're going to cut along this line also very carefully. Okay, and then remember, we have a line and we have the ground we drew. We are cutting the line, not the ground, okay? So you can stack these up even more. You can make it so that there's like 4 pieces of paper in one stack if you want to. And you just go ahead and cut and cut. How's your cutting going, Frederick?
Oh, it's great. I love to cut. I love cutting paper and, well, mostly paper.
Yeah. Do you cut anything else?
Oh, I cut vegetables and fruit sometimes. Sometimes I just rip it.
Yeah, you just rip the fruit?
Yeah. I like to cut and I like to rip.
That makes sense. You're a monkey. That makes sense for a monkey.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got all of my pieces cut. And now, remember how I showed you that they were numbered in the corners? So now I have to go through and find all of them. So I'm going to put them in order. So here's 1. And here's 2. Okay, and I just keep stacking them in the right order. Where's 3? Oh, I see 4, 5. Oh boy. And I gotta find 3. Well, we've got 13, 14. All right, here's 4. We'll set that aside. There's 5. We'll set that aside too. All right. See, this is the hard part, and this is why we numbered all of them, so that we could put everything in the order that it needs to be in. All right. Let's see here. We'll find it all.
Oh, mine is a mess.
Yours is a mess?
Yeah, it's very messy.
Well, you'll figure it out, right?
Yeah, I'm glad I can count.
Yeah, counting is good. Okay, I found 3, so then 4, 5. Now I gotta find 6. There's 6. And then we've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in this pile. And now we need to find 12. I think this is 12. Okay, let's see here. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're almost there.
Me too.
Good. 21, 22, 20, nope, 22, 23, 24. I think I missed the 9 somehow. Yep, there we go. There's the 9. All right. Are you all in order, Frederick?
Yeah, I'm in order.
Me too. Okay, so now that they are all in order, what you need to do is the right side, which I don't know if this is the right side for you. Okay, what we need to do is we need to take this right side, we put it on a flat surface, and we go like this so that everything is in line on that right side, okay? So this is all even right here. And then on this side is where we're going to staple it. So take your stapler or have your adult take the stapler and go ahead and staple right there. And I actually, this one is off a little bit, but we'll see. Here, let me do this real quick because otherwise it's not going to work for y'all to see. I'm going to do that. And then, so remember, on the right side, they're all even with each other, right? And then now we're going to take the staple and staple everybody together as close to the edge as we can. Okay? And now we are going to flip through our flip book. And I'm going to try to be able to do this with so that you guys can see. Okay, so there's the ball. There's the ball. Oh boy, here's our person. Our person got hit. Oh, see, okay. So because it's not fully even right here, didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. But let's see if this will work a little better. So see how it looks like it's moving? Woo, we got hit. Oh no, we're okay. All right, did you guys see it? Let me see. So that ball moves, the person comes on, and they get hit, and then they fall, and then yay! Okay? Did we do it? I hope so. And that actually wasn't a shorter video, which I hoped it would be, but it wasn't. So I'm sorry. So hopefully it'll upload a little faster. Hopefully my internet can do it. Frederick, do you like your book?
I love my book.
Okay, we'll look at your book tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. All right. So everybody, thank you, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I love you. I love you. Mwah.